Hello, this is Brian Resney, President of Resney Wealth Management. I'm bringing you an important update about the economy and the investment markets as we end the New Year's Eve day. Markets will be closed half day today. Our office actually will be closed all day and tomorrow. Just kind of a heads up, as I've talked all year, the economy is getting better in the U.S. and of course across the pond. We continue to see record earnings on the S&P. We've had a number of questions on my TV and radio show from listeners, and it's interesting, people, and more the fear factor. Well, Brian, but the economy's not doing well, and that is simply not true. The markets are at record highs on a lot of the indices for one reason: earnings. Companies are making more money. They're growing. I know there's a lot of pessimism out there. I know there's a lot of people who like to thrive on negativity. Unfortunately, that's not an investment decision or a strategy. At Resney Wealth Management, we do not take the news or the noise, as we call it, into our investment making process. We look at hard facts. We run a strict strategy, which includes risk management. What I can tell you is this: the S&P hit record highs as of the last week, and guess what? Earnings on the S&P are the highest they've ever been in history, at about $110 if you multiply it out through all the Fortune 500 companies essentially in the S&P. Bottom line is this: things are getting better, earnings are growing, not only small and mid-cap in the U.S., but around the world. I would firmly believe that as we get into 2014, we have a great opportunity to see further growth. Will we see the kind of outspread returns we saw this year? Probably not. And again, I don't like to make predictions ever. We look at the cold hard facts. Negativity sells news, and negativity doesn't belong in your portfolio. When and if there's a time for us to get more conservative within all of our global tactical models for our clients, we will do so. Currently, we're invested in those relatively stronger sectors. We're starting to see that resurgence that we expected out of the emerging market economies. We are hopeful that will continue as we get into the new year. If not, we will basically be sending one of our asset categories out of the portfolio. But until then, as long as it remains in our top ranking system, it's going to belong in our portfolio. I think investors, generally speaking, they call our office all the time that are not clients, often are confused, they're nervous, and often are not running any investment strategy at all, and often are just shooting from their hip. We're getting a lot of new clients, obviously, in 2013, not only from client referrals, which again, we thank all of our clients for referrals, but also non-clients from our radio and TV show that are hiring us on a regular basis. We had a record year at Resney Wealth Management. Our clients did exceptionally well, and we look forward to a prosperous new year in 2014. Of course, if you're a client and you have a question, please call our office. If you're a client and you have client referrals, we always appreciate not only your business, but your client referrals, and it really allows us to grow our business by thinking of us and referring a family or friend or business acquaintance. If you're not a client and you listen to my TV or radio show regularly, call our office, schedule a consultation. And again, we will be closed today and tomorrow officially, but we will be reopening on Friday. Again, have a safe and prosperous new year, and make sure that you tune into our live TV show and our radio show this week. Have a great New Year's Eve.